Okay, let I will share the screen and start to see that. Okay, the functions, many types are there. Let me see the basic thing. Function with no argument and no return. That is, we no need to pass any argument. Passing the argument is optional. Okay, we may pass or we may not also. Okay, and the function doesn't return anything. That is one type. Function with argument, passing argument, but it won't return anything. That is void function. Okay, and third one, function with argument. We are passing argument and function return a value. That is non-void function. Okay, and fourth one, function with no argument. We didn't pass any argument, but the function is returning a value. That is also called as non-void function. Okay, let me see some examples for better understanding. Here you can see welcome. What is welcome here? Welcome is the function name. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see the screen? Can you are able to see the screen? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so welcome is a function. So the function is called, we made the call statement. The function is defined above. You can see the function. What is the use of the function? What the function is doing actually? It is just
Nothing,
printing
sir.
the 2 lines. No, it is printing the 2 lines. That's all. No.
Oh, okay, sir.
So that's the use of
Yes,
function.
sir.
Okay. So likewise, the function is we called, but we didn't pass any argument. Here, any argument we are passing the welcome function. We didn't pass any argument.
No,
The
sir.
function also doesn't return anything to the call statement. So this is one type of function. This is come under the void function. This is void function. We didn't. The function doesn't return anything to the call statement. That's why we are called it as a void statement. Okay. Did you understand this program? The simple program.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me go to the next one. Okay. Parameters. That is next one. Here you can see this example program. N equal to int of input. We are getting one number that is stored in the variable n. Then afterwards, what is table here? Function name. Good. Table is a function name. N is what?
Sir,
What
n
is
is a
n?
variable.
No, it's not variable. How we can pronounce it? How we can call this is n is? N is argument. No.
So
I
that
mean,
is num. Sir.
I understood. You are saying n equal to int of input. That is variable, but table of n, the position of n we printed, that is called argument. Okay. So we are passing how many arguments we are passing in the table function table?
Num. Only one.
Only one
parameter.
Only one argument we are passing. Okay. Then you can see the first line of the program. Definition, def table. Def is a keyword. It is used to define a table that we have seen. So table is a function name. Num. Here, what is num?
Parameters.
Very good. Num is a parameter. Okay. So n is argument, num is parameter. Very simple. Call statement, we are passing some variable or value. That values or variables are called as argument. Okay. In function definition or in function header means first line of the function. The definition, def function name parameter. That line is there. No, that is called function header. Okay. The function header, some values or variables we are mentioning. That values or variables are called as parameters. Okay. So then they are using the for loop. It is the, can you guess this program? What is the program? This program is meant for what? I mean, this
printing
function,
the multiplication table of a number.
Table. Good. We have to pass one number. For example, I need fifth table means we need to call this, make the call statement table of n. So n value, if it is 5 means, then the function is returning 1 to 10. It will print the multiplication table of number 5. 1 5 is 5, 2 5s are 10. Like this, it will print till 10. Okay. So that's the use of this function. Okay. Now after that, whether the function is returning anything, the table function return anything to the call statement?
No, sir.
Then
No,
this
sir.
function is called as
Void function.
Very good. Void function. So itself, in the function itself, it is printing. Okay, you know the multiplication table, no? So for I in range means 1, it will start till 10, it will execute, the loop will execute and print num. Num means which table? 5 into 1 equal to 5 into 1, that is 5. Then I value will be increased. 5 into 2 equal to 5 to 10, like this it will print. Can you understand this program?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So this type of function is called void function. We are passing argument, but the function doesn't return anything. Okay. In the previous program, you can see we didn't pass any argument in welcome function. Can you see whether we are passing any argument in welcome function?
No,
We are
sir.
passing any no. So we didn't pass any argument in welcome function. The function also doesn't return anything to the call statement. In the second example, you can see in the table function, we are passing one argument. The function doesn't return anything to the call statement. It is another type. Let me go to the third type. Okay. Here you can see you know that. Can you say what is N1, N2, N3, and N4 and all? We get the numbers from the user. Okay. So it is an input statement. We got 4 numbers
Yes, sir.
and average is here. What is average here?
Call statement.
Average only I'm asking.
Call
Average only
statement,
is
sir.
average only.
Function.
Very good.
Function.
Function name. Function name. Average is function name. Average of N1, N2, N3, N4. This N1, N2, N3, N4 and all called as what?
Arguments.
Arguments. How many arguments we are passing in this function?
4.
4 arguments we are passing. Okay. So the entire line, average of N1, N2, N3, N4. This entire line, as you said, that is called as what? Function call statement or function invoke statement or call statement. Okay. Then the function will be called, you can see in the first line of the program, def average of num1, num2, num3, num4. These 4 variables are ready to receive the value from N1, N2, N3 and N4. Can you understand how the values is passed, how the values are received?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
able to understand? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
So N1 value will be passed to where? N1 value will be passed to where?
Num1.
Num1. N2 value will be passed to
Num2.
Num2. N3 value will be passed to
Num3.
Num3. N4.
Num4.
Okay, so starting I will ask the type of questions for you want to get the clarity. That's why I'm asking these questions. I know you understood. Okay, so the function will be called. The value will be passed to the num1, num2, num3, num4 are called as what? Arguments or parameters?
Parameters.
Parameters. Very good. Now you can see AB is a variable. AB equal to num1 plus num2 plus num3. It is adding all those things divided by 4, and it is printing the average itself. What type of function? Whether it is void function or non-void function? Can you say?
Void function, sir.
Void function, because the function doesn't return anything. If your function want to return anything, which is important? Any keyword is important. Which keyword is used to return a value from your function to the call statement?
Return.
Very good. Return is a keyword, is very important. With the return keyword only, the function able to return a value to the call statement. So this is very important. So in this example, we have seen how to pass a multiple arguments. In this average function, we have learned how to pass a multiple arguments, how to work with the multiple arguments, how to allocate the multiple parameters in the function header. These things you learn. Can you understand this program?
Yes, sir.
Could you understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let me go for the next one. Okay. So now we are going to see with return. That is how the function is returning a value. Let me see some example. Altogether it is in one slide. You can see the first example. Change this to. Okay. Now you can see N1 we are getting on input. C equal to cube of N1. What is cube?
Function name.
What is cube? Function name.
Function.
And N1 is what?
N1 here in
N1 is
the 4th line, it will
cube of
be
N1. Yes, 4th line
cube of
only. That is
N1.
in the main program, second line. Main program, second line. That
That
is
is
C equal to
argument.
very good. N1 is argument. Here we are passing no. So cube of N1. See, how many arguments we are passing?
Only one, sir.
Only one argument we are passing. Then the function will be called cube of num. Num is a parameter ready to receive the value from N1. Okay. Then the function is return num into num into num. So that is a cube of the number. For example, if I pass 5 means it will calculate 5 into 5 into 5. That is 5 5 is 25, 25 into 5. That is I think 125. So it is returning the 5 cube. Okay. Can you understood? So it is returning. Where it is returning, you can see in the call statement. Where the call statement is made, C equal
Main
to
program
cube.
second line.
Yes, in the main program second line, the call statement is made. So it will return to the cube. The cube function where it is assigned, C equal to cube of N1. So the cube function is assigned to a variable C. Can you understand? So the value that the cube function which is returning, it will be stored in the variable C. Okay, return num into num into num. No, that value will be stored to C, stored in the variable C in the main program. Okay, so in the C variable. Then afterwards you can see cube of number. Cube of number is CV printed. For example, you didn't understand. I will explain again. That is, you can see in the main program second line, C equal to cube of N1. So wait for him. How many of you didn't understand? Rest of the students, did you understood or not? Hello? Can you able to hear?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So you can see in the main program second line, C equal to cube of N1. So cube of N1 is called as call statement, the function. Okay. The function is called, what the function is doing, it is multiplying the num into num into num. That is, we are multiplying the cube, it's getting the cube value of the number. Okay. What we are defining the function definition in the second line, you can see return num into num into num. So if you pass a value, for example, if I pass a n1 is 2, okay, I given a number 2, okay, then cube of n1, that is cube of 2 will be positive. The 2 will be positive to variable, that is parameter num. Okay, now return 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. Return 8. 2 into 2 into 2 is what? 8, no. So it is returning the value 8. Where it is returning, sir, if you are asking the question, means C equal to C. Here you can see C is a variable be given here. It is receiving the what the function cube will return. The cube only returning, no. The cube is the function. That function only returning a value, no. Okay. That value will be received to C. Okay. Then afterwards we are printing the last line in the main program. Print of cube of number is C. We are printing the C. That is 8 will be printed. Can you all understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is easy only, no? What about the rest of the students?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. Sir, understand, sir.
Let me go to another one. You can see here the same function only, but how it will differ, you will know that. Here we are getting the same n1 is a variable that we are receiving a value. Now you can see in the second line, that is very important. The main program second line you can see print of cube of number is. We didn't assign any variable. Directly we are printing the function. What the function is returning. For example, cube of number is comma cube of n1. We are making a call statement. Right. The call statement is made. What the function will return? If I pass if the n1 is for example 3 means, if the n1 is 3 means, what the function will return?
27.
27 it will return. Now what it will print? The cube of number is 27. Could you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or you have doubt?
Oh, sir.
Okay, shall we go to the next one? Next example.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And next one, next method, you can see. So here you can see this n1 is a value we are receiving. N1 we received one value. Val equal to n1 plus cube of n1. For example, n1 is 4. Okay, n1 is, for example, let you take n1 is 2 for your better understanding, for easy calculation. N1 is 2. Val equal to, val is a variable. Okay, normal variable. Okay, n1 also a variable. N1 plus cube of n1. So what is n1 value? Suppose we given 2 means as a n1 value. What will happen? N1 plus cube of n1. So cube of
2 plus
n1 will,
8.
yes, cube function will return what? 8 it will return, right? So what is n1 value? 2 plus 8. Cube of n1, what the cube function will return? If we pass the value 2 means, it will return 8. So 2
8.
plus 8. So what is the value? What is the value stored in the variable val?
10.
10. So now we are printing number plus cube equal to 10. Okay, this is another one method how to write a function in the form of expression. Can you say val equal to n1 plus cube of n1? That is the form of expression. No. So in this method, we are seeing how to use the function in the form of expression. This is another method. Let you see the last one more method. You can see here, n1 we got the value, val equal to cube of n1. What will return? For example, if I return the number 3, what will happen? N1 value is 3. What the cube value will return? Cube function will return
27.
27 will return. That where will be stored? The 27 is stored to where? Val.
Val.
WAL. So val is a variable ready to receive the function which is returned. The function returns something that will be stored. You can see in this first thing, the function definition you can see. We didn't return directly num into num into num. Here we are giving one more variable, c equal to num into num into num. For example, if I pass 3, num value is 3 means 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27 will be stored in c, return c. So it will, the function will return the value of c, where it will return. Here one variable is there, val. Okay. So in the variable val, it receives the number 27. That is what the function is returning. That value will be stored in the variable val. Then afterwards, cube equal to, we are printing the val. Here we are using two variables. In function, one variable we are using, that is c. In main program, we are using another one variable val. Can you understand this one, this program? Would you understand?
Yes, sir.
What about other students?
Yes.
Okay.
Understand.
Okay. So let me see another one example. So if you are seeing much more example, you can get very clear. Okay. Now here, that what is the thing? The function. One more thing I want to tell to you. Return statement in the function should be. We have to write at last of the function. Last line of the function should be returned. Okay. After return, if you are writing some code, means the code will not execute. can you understand my point? What I am telling? The return statement,
Yes,
where
sir.
should be returned? In the function we are writing the return statement. No, where we have to write means last line of the function definition. Last line of the function definition only we have to return. We have to write, or we have to type the return statement. Return some value. Okay. For example, in middle, if I write the return statement, afterwards I am doing some operation. Afterwards I am doing some manipulation. That code will not be executed. Even it's not
That will not be
executed.
considered.
Yes, it's not considered. Okay, because the function is, what will happen? The function will start to work. It will return the value. Once it return the value means it won't work anything. The function will be that it will not work. Okay, the purpose is completed because it returned the value. Okay, that's the thing. Let you see one more example. N equal to, we got the, enter the radius. So we got radius. AR equal to area of n. So here we are passing one argument. Area function. What is the use of area function? You can see the definition. Import math. And one more point I want to say. The importing thing, and if you want to import a module, or if you want to import your package, means where we should import a module means outside the function. Or you can see The import math, whether it is defined, is it is imported inside the function or outside the function?
Outside, sir.
Outside the function. You can see in the second line, that is in the program. Definition area. So area is defined. Here we are using the parameter r, a equal to math.phi, because here the program is meant for to calculate the area of circle. What is the area of circle formula? Pi r square, no. So pi value, in order to get the pi value, pi value is already defined in the math. Math is what? Math is what?
It's a module.
It's a module. Okay. So a equal to math.phi into r into r. Okay. Yesterday we have seen the same program. How to do, instead of importing math module, we are directly giving the value 3.14. Okay. But if you want to import a module, means where you should import the module. But actually, where we are using this math function, whether in the main program or in the function itself, where we are using the math.
In the function itself, we use.
In the function only we are using that. But even though we should not import the function inside the, we should not import a module inside the function. Where we need to import means in outside the function only, especially at the first line of the program. That is better practice. Okay. So where we should import the module means better. It will be in the first line of the program. Okay. That will be better. Okay, now you can see the function will return a after calculating, return a. So a value, a will be returned to the call statement. Here, which variable is ready to receive the value, returning values? Which variable is ready to receive the value from area function?
AR, sir.
Yeah.
AR is a variable ready to receive a value from the area function. So you can see in the main program, AR equal to area of area function will return, that will be assigned to the, that will be stored to the variable AR. Then afterwards we are printing the AR. The area of circle is area. Okay, that is sorry, area of circle equal to AR. The AR value will be printed. Have you understood this program? Have you understood? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can see in the if condition, for example, if you want to compare your two numbers, okay, then you can see max x comma y. For example, x value is 5. Okay, max is a what? What is max? Max.
Max is function
Maximum.
It is a function name. X comma y is what? Is it argument or parameter?
parameters.
Parameters. The first line is called as what? Def max of x comma y colon.
Function header.
Function header. Very good. Function header. Okay. Now you can see. So for example,
Sir?
if the call should, yes.
Sir, argument parameter என்ன sir?
Argument means in the call statement we are passing some value, no. That values are called as arguments. Parameter means the function header, the first line of the function definition, no. Def function name. Then we are mentioning here in this example x comma y. Where the x comma y is present in this line, function header.
Function
The
header.
other function header means first line of the function. Okay, that is called header. Okay. So there we are calling x comma y. There's some values are there, no. Some variables are there, no. That we called as parameter. Have you clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now you can see if, for example, if we pass the value max 5 comma 10, if I pass the value, what is the x value? 5 x will be 5, y will be 10. Okay. Then if x greater than y, 5 greater than y, condition true?
No, sir, false.
By condition false. Condition false means which one will return to the call statement?
Else what? Y.
Else part. Y will be get returned. Okay, here in this function, here the example for how to return a value in the if condition. Okay, if this condition is there means we should return this one. If that another condition is there, for example, else if also you can use multiple return statement. Return another one value. Okay. Can you able to understand the simple interest we are using? For example, we done one program before. If the amount is this much, 10,000 means rate of interest is 3.5. If the amount is 1 lakh means the rate of interest is what is the 5%? If the amount is 2 lakh means, likewise we have done one program. Can you remember it? In initial stage, in the condition. Okay, so same thing you should use. You can try with the function. Okay, if the interest is this much means how to get the value, like that and all, you can try it. Okay, so here let me come to the program. Please see the screen. So x value, suppose if it is 5, 10 means, so first value will be false. Else part only executed. So what the else part will execute? Return y. Y value it will return. What is the y value? Suppose if it is 10 means it will return 10. For example, x value is 10, y value is 5. X value is 10, y value is 5. Okay, then you can check if 10 greater than y, so 10 greater than 5. Condition true or false? Yes?
True.
True. Condition true. Then what the value will be returned?
True,
To
sir.
the call statement. Which value will be returned to the call statement? Okay. So because if x value is 10 means
X.
first return statement will be executed. Else part will not execute. Can you understand this concept?
Yes, sir.
And then one more thing. That's why after we are returning here, this is the important concept. We return one condition is true means one return it will return statement. One return statement will be get returned. The function will be completed or will be stopped. Or else the condition is false means else part will be executed. In the else part another return statement is there. That return statement will be executed. That value will be passed to the call statement. Afterwards, we are writing one print statement. Whether the print statement will execute means it won't execute. Whatever print statement, whatever manipulation expression, if you are doing whatever thing after your return statement, it won't execute. That's why it is written. It is mentioned in the red line. Can you able to see? Print, I am not reachable. The code is not reachable code because once the function is return a value to the call statement means the function will stop its execution. The function execution will be stopped. When it will be stopped? Once it is returned or once all the codes are executed. Okay, so that's why I said before the return statement should be where? It should be at the last end line. After that, if you write any code means that code will not execute. Okay, that is the important point that I want to say. Okay. Okay, let me see this. The function may or may not return a value. Non-returning function is called as void function. I already said it is void function. If the function doesn't return any value to the call statement means those functions are called as void function. Let me see some examples. Here you can see this example. Same example, simple example only. Welcome is a function, right? So what the welcome function is doing here? Can you say?
Welcome to function.
Welcome to function. It will print the statement welcome to function. Afterwards, in the print statement, in the main function, I am saying main function, print statement, it contains another the welcome function. Again, it is calling the welcome function. The call statement is made. Okay. So what will happen? What will happen? It will print what the welcome function will return. Right. Actually, this main program, in the main program, second line, print statement is there. No, that will print what the welcome function is returned. Actually, the welcome function will be called inside the welcome function. One statement is there, welcome to function, that will be get printed. Afterwards, whether the function is returning anything, the welcome function is returning anything.
No, sir.
No. So that's why it is printing none. You can see in the output. Can you able to see the output now? First line welcome function only called.
Yes, sir.
That's why it is printing welcome to function. And second line in the main program, print of welcome statement. Sorry, print of welcome function. So the print function will do what it will print what the welcome function is returning. Unfortunately, the welcome function doesn't return anything to the print statement. That's why it print none. But inside the welcome function, we ask to print the one statement welcome to function. That's why it's printing. Can you able to understand this program?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see the program, all the students. Is it okay for all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me go for another one. You can see here. You can see it is another one. Welcome function. See the main program, welcome function. The call statement is made. So what the welcome function is doing? It's printing a statement. Welcome to function. It's printed. Okay. Now print of welcome statement. Okay. Print of welcome statement. Actually, what the print statement will do? What I said in the last example. What the print statement will do? Print of welcome statement means what the welcome function is returning, that value only it will print. Okay, what the welcome function is returning?
Nothing, sir.
It's return what? No, you can see it's nothing. It's returning or not?
Oh, yes, sir. Here it is returning, sir.
Yes.
Well,
So this function is void function or non-void function? Can you say?
non-void.
Non-void function. How you are saying it is non-void function? The function is returning some value. What value it is returning? It is returning a statement. So far we have seen the returning a number only. First time you are seeing that how the return statement returning a text or a sentence or a string. Okay. So here the return statement is returning a sentence or a string. Okay. Then what the return the print statement what it will do? It will return what the welcome statement is returning. So the welcome function is returning the value welcome to function. That's why it's printing. You can see this output. Actually, two times it want to. You can see this. First time we are calling the welcome function. Okay, it is return something, but here there is no variable to receive the value. The first line of this. Can you get able to see that? That's why it's printing only one welcome function, only one statement. That is welcome to
It is
function.
not.
You can see first line in the main program. I'm saying welcome function. The call statement is made. Whether any variable we are assigning to receive a value,
No, sir.
we didn't assign any variable to receive the value from the welcome statement. So the function will be executed. What the function will execute? It will return the statement. It won't print the statement. It is returning merely. It will return the
No, sir.
welcome to function. Okay. So it is returning the value, but here in the first line in the main program, there is no variable. We didn't assign to receive a value. That's why the print statement will not print. And second line you can see print of welcome function. So here the welcome function will be called. What the function will be returned? It's return a statement welcome to function. That word will be printed. Here print statement is assigned. So that's why the print statement. What is the use of print statement? It will print the thing. Correct? No. So it's done its job. It's printed the sentence welcome to function. That's why in the output only one sentence will be get printed. Have you understand this concept?